And we're back. What up, one person that just popped into my live? Walking back from the dispo. Just picked up a little something for the next couple of days. Gonna walk past the scene of the crime here up on the Trump property where they blew up a Cybertruck with fireworks. It's not the reason I'm going there. I'm just walking past there. It just happens to be at the location where I'm going. What up, Steve?
The only one? All of us burning right here. What do you mean? It could be worse things than mine, that's for sure.
I'd rather deal with somebody that's stoned than drunk any day.
I'd rather be both.
I've been sober 9 years, so I can't say that.
Yeah.
I enjoyed my alcohol way too much. I had to quit.
That'll happen sometimes. Unfortunate.
Once you hit your 50s, it's either take care of yourself or it's all downhill.
It's not bad. It's just it tastes like.
You smoke anywhere here?
Not legally. But I'm used to Colorado, so we did it there anyway, so might as well do it here. Just don't in front of the kids, that's all that matters.
Yeah, that's what everybody says.
You see kids, kind of cup it. Yeah, get to wait for another intersection. Fun. If there was no police officers around, I'd have done been crossed. Yeah, you can wait, buddy. I got the white walking man. See, just remember when you're crossing the street, that's the only time you listen to the white man. The white man says walk. Bro, just because you're in a Lexus doesn't mean you can park in the fucking walking path. Sorry about that. I hate when people do that shit. There's only one small area for people to cross the street, and then you gotta be an asshole and pull your car up into the crosswalk so people have to go around your car. Don't be an asshole. Don't be a Lexus driver. What up, Jay? Jesus X? My biggest problem with the alcohol was I was putting down 2 fists of Patron a night. A, that's a little expensive, and B, that's a lot of tequila. So yeah, I had to quit drinking. I kind of drank myself into a coma. Woke up in the hospital after being unresponsive for 3 days. So after that, I had to give the booze up. I'm to a point now where I could probably be a social drinker and have a drink here and there once in a while, which I have no problem doing. Wasting money, sitting there with your lights flashing for no reason. Tax dollars at work. You can see a little bit of burn marks on the roof, but other than that, it looks like it's pretty normal. It's where the cyber truck exploded with fireworks. At the hotel that Trump bought the naming rights for. Fuck that clown. Sorry. Did I say that? Yeah, they bought wash most of it off of there. But there's a couple little spots where the spots actually look like where fireworks hit the roof and exploded. Because that's pretty much all it was a bunch of fucking fireworks. Even from the dude's own words himself, he didn't want to hurt anybody, just himself. He just wanted it to be a wake-up call or some shit. That just tells me that there are a lot of people out there with some serious mental issues. And as a country, we need to figure out how we can help these people get their minds back on track. Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong, the hotel's got some nice rooms and all of that, but I mean, the parking lot's just about fucking vacant. There's no alcohol in the building. They don't have a liquor license or any of that stuff. They don't have a gambling license, so there's no gambling in the hotel. So basically, you're just paying for the room, which every one of these hotels on the strip have got some nice ass rooms. If I'm going to stay at one, I'd still want to stay at one where I can enjoy the building in general. I'd want to be able to do my gaming, maybe have some food. If I was drinking, have a drink. But I can't do none of that in that hotel. It's kind of a waste. And it's just surrounded by empty parking lots and construction, so it's kind of out of the way. Hopefully he does a good job next 4 years. I myself don't think it's going to happen, but who's to say? You know, maybe he will do a good job. Or maybe they'll have to throw his ass out of office and let that other guy, JD Couch or JD Vance, whatever his name is, run and take over. No matter what, it's still scary. Our country's in a bad place right now. And it's going to take more than some guy with an orange skin to fix it. Fantasy Labs, the color of Mexico. I love when they use all the bright neon colors and indigo, black light style colors and stuff. Yeah, but he doesn't have the experience. I mean, honestly, if I had my way, I'd flush the whole damn toilet, get rid of all of the shits, and just start from scratch. But we can't do that. All I'm going to say is, if you're elected into a specific position, you need to do the job of that position. And you need to listen to the constituents that elected you. Instead of doing work and doing what you're doing because somebody else says so. Do it because the people who elected you tell you to. We're a government of the people, by the people, for the people. We need to keep it as such. Don't get me wrong, I'm a Republican, but as a Republican, I'm ashamed of where my party has gone. There's no reason to be taking issues out on people because of their beliefs, their diversity, their choices in life. You know, it's not right. It's America. We're supposed to be able to be who we want to be, not who they want us to be. Just saying. Yeah, I don't fuck with credit cards. I got one credit card, and that goes through my financial institution. And then I've got my business black card, which finances whatever I'm doing as far as work. But other than that, I prefer to do everything in cold hard cash, or if I get the opportunity, hell, I'll do the barter system. If somebody wants some special effects work done or a costume made or something like that, I'd rather do it for trade. But at the end of the day, cold hard cash is always king. Yeah, I didn't even see you type that until after I said it. Stream's a little slower on the way back than it was on the way here. Must be some other streamers live at the moment. Alright, let's cross the street. Cartzilla. You buy tickets for Cartzilla. I believe they're like, I haven't looked at the site in a little bit, but I think they're around like $40 a person. Or you can ride the Deuce, which is the double deckers. Those are like $6 and $12 depending on how long you're going to ride it. But with the Deuce is actually an easy way to see the Strip. You can get on the Deuce up by Fremont Street, ride the Deuce all the way down the Strip, turn around and bring it all the way back right to where you're parked. This thing keeps telling me to wait, and I haven't pushed the button but one time. Button must be stuck. All three of y'all watching at the moment, I appreciate it. If you're a subscriber, thanks for joining and being part of the family. If not, please do subscribe. Like and share if you wish. That dispensary, that's exactly what I needed. This wedding crasher. Well, I appreciate it either way. If you subscribe or you unsubscribe, I completely understand either way. Some of the shit that I do is pretty boring, and some of the stuff I do, y'all haven't seen yet. When I first got back here to Vegas over the summer, it was like the hottest part of summer right off the top. So I was kind of lazy and didn't do a whole lot. And it stayed like 120 degrees until August. So I was pretty lazy most of the time. But we'll be doing a lot more this summer, this spring. Not only with doing the random people watching and streaming and such, but we'll be doing some of the live events, some of the horror venue stuff. I've already got an in with the Universal Studios. I'll be hopefully involved with the entire thing, not just the setup, but I'll be doing some lives there as well. Mega Mart, Area 15. Meow Wolf. I haven't been to the Meow Wolf here in Vegas yet, but the one in Denver is actually pretty cool. We helped set that one up a couple years back before when they opened. Because they were partnered with the amusement park. And I was at that time while living in Denver. I was doing the Fright Fest setups for lLas Gardens there. If it's got some scary stuff going on, chances are I got my hands involved in it. It's always nice to see a little greenery and stuff around here in the middle of the desert. She looked up and seen that I had the camera going, and instantly she started smiling and looking away. Walk over here for a second, set this camera up on the box for a minute so I can take a drink of my soda. Well, actually, I'll sit down here instead. Wow. Turn the camera around. What up, y'all? Don't get on camera a whole lot, but when I do, it's scary. Like I've always said, I have a face for radio. Man, it's cold. All right, we're gonna get rolling again. Yeah, thank you. It's my Dead Bull football jersey. I got a Friday the 13th one as well. Yeah, that black and red's my favorite colors. Next to purple and green. Purple and green are always the number one. Gotta have those Joker colors. Why so serious? Church back there in the corner. All right. Hey, Miss Mars lunatic, if you're in there watching the camera, remember, bring them smokes home. Bring them cigarettes home. I get the green, she gets the tobacco. She's at work, she gets a good deal on them there, so I have her pick them up there. Wonder if that's an old Zoltar or if that's a remake of the Zoltar. I want to get one of the old machines, put it in my house. So one thing I'm going to have to make sure that I do once we get the new studio set up and shit is I'm gonna have to pick me up some more arcade games and such. I'm missing my pinball machines and my arcade games. I used to have a bunch of the old school, actual full-size machines, like the actual arcade style ones. Of course, they are all like scary monster movie related, but yeah, I miss this stuff. And with the new studio, I should be able to set it up pretty easily, because there'll be enough room that I'll be able to set up just about everything. Yeah, it's a knockoff Zoltar there too. What up, D? Remember when crossing the street, it's the only safe time to listen to the white guy. The white guy is telling you to cross the street. Probably stream as far as the Strat. Well, I'm probably a little bit farther, just past the Strat. And then after that, I'm going to drop the video. So we probably got about another 30 to 45 minutes. Yeah, I should quit the cigarettes, but it's a tough one. I got away from the alcohol 9 years ago, so I've been sober 9 years, and I quit for a while, but picked the cigarettes back up after a bunch of shit went down and all of that. So I've been smoking ever since. I've cut back hardcore. I was smoking about 2 packs a day. I'm down to about, I would say, like 3/4 of a pack a day now. I try not to smoke cigarettes if I don't have to, but sometimes I just get a little bit stressed out. The peppermint. It's kind of odd. I look at the peppermill, and if it was painted red and white, I would think that it was a Pizza Hut, because it kind of just looks like a Pizza Hut from the outside, honestly. Looks like a whole whopping 6 people up in here right now. I appreciate those that have just gotten here. Thanks for stopping in. Feel free to subscribe, like, and share if you wish. For those of you that are still hanging out, hey, thanks for hanging out with me. At least I know I'm not the only one that's an oddball. Just joking. We're all crazy sometimes. Las Vegas Convention Center. Circus Resort World again. Be nice if they'd completely renovate that place. I don't want to see them eventually tear it down or some shit. I like to see the historic and classic stuff stick around, because without that stuff, it's just another city. She looked like she was mad or hungry. Maybe a little of both. Hey, look. Digging in the hole down there. I wonder what they're doing. Might be a new entrance and set up for more Tesla tunnels. So I know the Tesla tunnels are right around here. Well, I know they're right over where they're at, but yeah, they're not far from here. They're either going to build another casino or something here, or that's going to end up being some more Tesla shit. I don't know. I would think that it's probably going to be some kind of expansion for Fountain. Fontainebleau. Right. I've heard a lot of negative comments about that place. I don't generally discount a place unless I've tried their food myself. But for me, just looking at the place, it just to me looks like a really big Pizza Hut. A big, barren, empty gravel lot. I could have some fun with the motorcycle out there. The Joker bike's made to tear that shit up. Yeah, I like to try a restaurant out before I discount them. But yeah, that looks like a Pizza Hut, and I've definitely heard some not so great comments about the food. Now I've been told that they got good drinks and stuff, but I wouldn't know anyway. I don't drink, so. Man, that place looks so dated. They need to update it so much. Do away with the pink. Bring in some bright reds, and blues, and greens. Maybe some neon colors and light it up with black light. Make it glow in the dark at night. That would look great.
Wait.
I could completely see the whole front of the facade and the building and everything all done up in circusy colors and black light colored like neons with some big ass neons, big neon black light spots, and like that whole building would just freaking glow like a neon sign. At night when you walk by it, it's just bland. There you go. Need directions to the Chicken's Ranch, the world famous historic chicken ranch. That's right. Outside of Las Vegas, outside of Clark County, there are bordellos. So, if you got a hankering for a piece of strange meat, you know, they got them out there. Ford Galaxy 500. Of course, it's a fiberglass body, not a whole actual real car, but it is definitely cool. all night long. I do not own the rights to this music. Unfortunately, every couple feet they got speakers on the ground. Blah blah blah. Talk over the music so that way it's not being completely heard and it's just kind of in the background and subtle noise and yada yada. But hey, what can you do? I'm not used to walking this much of a stretch without hardly seeing anybody. It's nice. Very nice. Oh, I know. We use a lot of those kind of, those not necessarily those specifics, but we use a lot of the outdoor speakers with the haunted houses and things like that. Because it's easy to stick them one in a room, not have to worry about moisture or anything like that. Not to mention you got the fog machines and everything else. So since they're outdoor speakers, they're able to withstand the abuse of like fog machines and whatnot. But we also do outdoor style haunts. Yeah, that was another, when I was thinking about doing my club, yeah, I've got two options: either opening it on Fremont Street and doing the nightclub and haunted house and all that shit, all indoors as one shot. Or I was thinking about doing a possible outdoor venue. With an outdoor venue, though, I'd have to move the actual venue slightly outside of the city, you know, in like a more industrial area, because I would want to do it like kind of like a what do you call it, post-apocalyptic outdoor concert entertainment venue, and then have it as well. Won't get into too much details, but that would probably be the better. Yeah, those there are the JBL. The ones they use here is the powered speakers outside. They're JBLs. Those are, I know the lower models run about $350 to $400 a piece. These here are probably about $650 to $700 a piece. But that's also because they buy them in a larger quantity. But they also have a better bass response and stuff like that. Be a good area if I was going to do some busking, because then I got the music. I can dance around in my character and look like an idiot, which I don't care how stupid I look. I do it for the charity event, so anytime I can raise a few bucks for the little give back thing we do, the better. I mean, yeah, costumes during the Halloween season is nice, but we try to do an opportunity where we can buy costumes throughout the year, because you take a bunch of superhero costumes and princess costumes and stuff and drop them off at the children's hospital, let them put them in the playrooms. Those kids go in, they get to put a costume on, they pretend like they're Spider-Man or Superman or whatnot. You know, and while they're dressed up in that costume and shit, they're forgetting about what they're dealing with, you know? And that's better than any medicine. Pretty good. Right. Well, see, that's kind of what I want to do, is open a venue that would be very similar to something like that, but just we're not using like the barter and trade stuff and stuff like that, other than maybe with the prizes. You know, we might do the barter and trade style stuff, but maybe with prizes and whatnot. But I want to do like a post-apocalyptic style thingamaroo, but have a haunted attraction there as well, and utilize kind of some of Vegas's history with the atomic bomb being tested 60 miles away and such, you know, as something that I can ride off on and use, like maybe, you know, a little Hills Have Eyes aspect to it, you know, get a bunch of mutants and twisteds and whatnot. But I don't want to do a haunted house like everything that's being done nowadays. I've been in the business 40 years, and don't get me wrong, the haunted houses that we've got out there now, they're beautiful. You know, they look great. You know, all the fancy robots and all the high-end decorations and all of that. That's all great. I mean, I get that. It looks good. But it's not scary enough. You know, it's more pretty, not scary. You know, it's like you're promoting the movies. Do something original. Go back to the old school style of haunted houses where, yeah, occasionally there's a little pop-up this and that, or, you know, here and there. But it's the actors that are scaring you, not the robots. You know, you go to a haunted house nowadays, a lot of times it's a bunch of younger kids. They're not very scary, or they're not doing their job at all. You walk in the room and catch them off guard, or they're firing on your girlfriends or whatnot, trying to pick up chicks' numbers and shit. And it's not how haunted houses used to be. I want to see haunted houses come back from like what they used to be in the 80s. You know, you walk in and you kind of feel like you're unsafe. You don't feel like you're walking into a movie set. You feel like you're walking into a house that's about ready to fall down on top of your head. And all the people that are running around the house and chasing you and scaring you, you don't know if they're not really serial killers, because these people look like freaks. They look like they're going to cut your throat and then have their way with you. You know, some creepy shit. I miss that kind of stuff. Those are the kind of haunted houses that people enjoyed back in the day. Now everybody goes through and they're like, wow, that was pretty cool. You know, looked great, blah, blah, blah. But you just spent $60 to get chased through a haunted house that you didn't even really get to enjoy, because all you were doing was looking at the decorations and such. If I want to go to a museum, I'll go to a horror museum. What up, what up? Thanks for coming in, y'all. I gotta stop so I can read. What up, Mike? How's it going? Baby Love, thanks for coming back in again. I appreciate it. The lovely Sahara Hotel and Casino. I like the way they've got the old classy style, smaller front decorative entrance all lit up, even during the daytime. And for you ladies, they got the Magic Mike show. See, I wanna kind of do the post-apocalyptic, but I don't want to do it like Mad Max, specific, like a lot of people do. I want to go on more on the lines of the post-apocalyptic carnival. It's a big carnival at the end of the world. We're there to have fun until we stop breathing. Oh, there you go. We got Magic Mike in the room. What time's your next show? So that way the ladies can make sure they're there on time. Oh no, it's the zombie bus. They're coming to get you, Barbara. The crap that you see stuck all over that's what I do for a living. All right, we're going to stop for just a moment. I'm going to set this thing down for a second. Yeah, stare at the bushes. Had to stop and take a drink, so I had to set the camera down for a moment so I could open the bottle. Yeah, if I was going to do the post-apocalyptic theme, it would most definitely be a post-apocalyptic carnival. Concerts, like, generally like live music. When I don't have the live music, have like I don't know, DJs and whatnot. But I also want to do like like obviously circus style game booths and such. Do a daytime thing where it's kid friendly during the day up until like 6 p.m. And then from 6 p.m. on, it's 21 and over. They have like regular entertainment stuff during the day, and then turn it into like a party at the end of the world at night with the live band and the other stuff, as well as a haunted house. And you can do it all year round in Vegas because of the weather. Well, at least most of the year. It's about 2 months out of the year that it gets cold enough that you would shut down to do your remodeling and repairs. I'm sure it is. I'm sure they were. I think those were holly bushes. So yeah, it'd be, if those were holly bushes, you'd be right, but I'm not sure if they are. I can't really tell with the leaves because it's the desert. Things grow a little differently here than they do elsewhere. Yeah. There's a lot of weird stuff that goes on at Burning Man, that's for sure. Won't be going on at my place, but where it won't be going on at my place because if there's something like that going on, then obviously my people are not paying attention and doing their jobs. No apocalyptic Diddy style parties at my place. Hell no. And we are now on the east side of the strip, aka the Las Vegas Hood Strip. The Strat. Looking as dingy as ever. Yeah, no free cops at my place. Don't get me wrong, I ain't got a problem with a couple of fine young into the worlders wants to come back and hang out at my place afterwards. That's a different story. But ain't no free cops and none of that weird shit. We just partying. A lot of bare wall that could be used as advertisement. All right, y'all. I'm gonna go ahead and shut this down. I got about 1.5 bars on my battery left. And I want to make sure I got some phone just in case I have to make a phone call or in case the doctor calls me with an update on what's going on with my mom. I will see y'all later. I may do some streaming from Fremont later this evening. But thanks for popping in, y'all. Have a good one. Peace, pot, and cornbread. I'll see you on the other side.